When it says rabbi, we know that you are a teacher come from God. He specifically used the term rabbi. Okay, back, I believe it was pronounced rabbi is the correct pronunciation, but I'm just going to say rabbi because that's how I'm used to saying it. But just for biblical knowledge and understanding, it is rabbi. Um, Rabbi, we know that you are a teacher come from God. Now, for a Pharisee to call Jesus that, knowing what his claims were and everything, that was a very high honor. That basically that goes with, like, let's say there was someone going around saying they were a judge, but they weren't officially a judge. Like, if you were to go up to them with honor and respect, you'd be like, yes, your honor, but that's if you truly knew they were a judge, even though they weren't on a bench. You know what I mean? Jesus, he was he's the Son of God, but he didn't, get the any type of what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, the ADHD is kicking in. He didn't want any type of title. He already had the title. He's the Son of God. He didn't need to be a Pharisee. He didn't need to be a Sadducee. He's the Son of God. He wasn't looking for titles. In fact, Pharisees would marvel at the fact of how much scripture he knew and how knowledgeable he was. This was one of the things that stood out. He was as knowledgeable at the age of 10 teaching in synagogues. The Pharisees would marvel at what he had to say because they had no idea how he had all this information, because they didn't want to admit he was the Son of God. And then by the time he done proved it, that's when they killed him, because they're like, we can't have this. But it says, for no one can do these signs that you do unless God is with him. So Nicodemus knew. He knew in his heart that Jesus was the Son of God. He knew that Jesus, was God was with him, because without God, these signs are not possible.